It was epic, the best El Clásico in recent years. Goals, passion, red cards, and a fight until the very last breath. How did Barca win the cup? What's next for Ancelotti? And who will become Real Madrid's new leader? All the most exciting details ahead. Stay with us. It's going to be hot. The recent El Clásico turned out to be perhaps the best in recent years, maybe since the legendary duels between Mourinho and Guardiola. In this final, both teams truly gave their all. Considering that the match was deciding the fate of the cup, emotions were expected to run high. And fortunately, that's exactly what happened. The tension escalated to the point where Antonio Rudiger was ready to jump onto the pitch and start a real fight. The match itself can be roughly divided into 3 acts. The first half was complete domination by Barcelona. Madrid virtually disappeared from the field. Their play looked sluggish and toothless. The only thing they stood out for was rough fouls. Some episodes, according to many, were treated too leniently by referee Ricardo de Burgos, but overall the officiating, despite its mistakes, did not overshadow the impression of the football. Barcelona dominated but managed to convert their advantage only once, keeping the intrigue alive. The second half was a complete turnaround. Real Madrid transformed as if Ancelotti had found some magic words during halftime. Los Blancos improved in every aspect and managed to score 2 goals, completely reversing the course of the match. Barcelona seemed broken, and Real was just a step away from victory. However, with 10 minutes to go, Madrid surrendered the initiative and paid for it. Ferran Torres equalized and the game went into overtime. Extra time could be called the act of "we can't go on anymore." Both teams were at their physical limits. Fresh players like Kylian Mbappé couldn't revive the game. In the end, a mistake by Madrid and a brilliant long-range strike from Jules Koundé decided the outcome. Barcelona took the lead again and held on to their victory. The ending was fiery. Several Real players received red cards. Antonio Rudiger stood out the most. He now faces a lengthy suspension for aggressive behavior. Lucas Vázquez and Jude Bellingham were also sent off. Barcelona won 3-2 and claimed their second trophy of the season under Hansi Flick. The German coach matched Pep Guardiola's achievement by winning his first 3 El Clásico matches. After the final whistle, the head coaches of both teams came out to the press to share their emotions about the dramatic El Clásico. Hansi Flick did not hide his joy and pride in his team. He noted that this final was a logical continuation of the entire season. Barcelona demonstrated the same style of football that had made them so successful in recent months. The coach especially emphasized the character of his players, their willingness to fight for every moment, never give up, and find solutions right on the field. When I saw the players, staff, and fans celebrating the victory, I felt incredible emotions. They truly deserved it, Flick said. The German coach gave special praise to Jules Koundé, highlighting that the defender not only saved the team in several critical moments, but also scored the decisive goal. Flick also pointed out the atmosphere within the squad, emphasizing that the team managed to maintain unity and positivity even in difficult situations. It's important for players to feel that they are believed in. And today, once again, that belief paid off. Carlo Ancelotti, in turn, appeared restrained but calm. The Italian admitted that his team had done everything possible to win. "We fought well, especially in the second half. The game was under our control, but after conceding the goal, it became much harder. Nevertheless, there's nothing to reproach the players for." Ancelotti also noted that losing a final is always painful, especially in a club where losing is not accepted. However, he made it clear that he was proud of how the team had performed in such a tough battle. A separate question concerned the decision to bring on Kylian Mbappé only in the second half. Ancelotti explained that the forward was not ready to play the full match at a high tempo, so the strategy was designed to use his energy in the second half when the intensity would drop. And, as the match showed, the decision was justified. Mbappé revitalized Real Madrid's attack and helped the team fight until the end. Carlo Ancelotti refused to comment on the refereeing, choosing instead to focus solely on his own team. Thus ended one of the most thrilling El Clásico matches in recent years. Tension, drama, emotions, everything millions around the world love about this rivalry was at its highest. Barcelona celebrates a well-deserved trophy, while Real Madrid remains in anticipation of tough decisions about its future. Following the events of El Clásico, the situation surrounding Carlo Ancelotti's future is becoming increasingly tense. According to Fabrizio Romano and several reputable Spanish sources, Real Madrid's management is seriously considering the possibility of dismissing the Italian coach in the near future. At the press conference, Ancelotti himself sounded somewhat uncertain, as if he was already internally prepared for a farewell with the club. The candidate to replace Carlo remains a mystery. Jurgen Klopp has officially stated that he does not plan to change clubs this summer. Xabi Alonso, according to reports from Germany and Spain, intends to stay at Bayern for at least another season, and Zinedine Zidane is increasingly linking his future with the French national team. As a result, Florentino Perez has no obvious candidate who could immediately take over Real Madrid and continue the project with dignity. Thus, the club faces a serious decision. Should they rush to dismiss Ancelotti, especially considering that the team still has mathematical chances of winning La Liga? Or would it be wiser to allow Ancelotti to finish the season and calmly prepare the ground for major changes in the summer? Moreover, Real Madrid's squad situation is becoming more complicated. After the Copa del Rey final against Barcelona, the team suffered serious losses. Jude Bellingham, Lucas Vázquez, and Antonio Rudiger have been suspended following red cards, and the injury list continues to grow. Barcelona, even with distractions from their Champions League semifinals against Inter, maintains a confident lead in La Liga. And for Real, even the slightest slip-up could cost them their title ambitions. Additionally, according to the outlet Relevo, Ancelotti's departure is practically a done deal. Reports indicate that the coach has already reached a preliminary agreement with the Brazilian Football Federation and will take charge of Brazil's national team after the season ends. CBF representatives are already in Spain to finalize the deal officially. Thus, even if Madrid somehow manages to win the title, Ancelotti will still leave the club. Now all that remains is to await the official announcement. Meanwhile, Real Madrid must think about the future. Who will become the new architect of the team? Who will take on the mission of building a new era after Ancelotti? Changes await Real Madrid, and Barcelona has big ambitions ahead. This El Clásico gave us incredible emotions, but the most exciting times are still to come. Subscribe, leave a like, and tell us in the comments, who should be Real Madrid's next coach? Your opinion matters. That's all for today. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like this video, and be sure to watch our previous video. It just appeared before your eyes right now. See you. Good luck to everyone. Goodbye.